So itabidi tumeenda hivyo. Nilikuwa nataka kurekodi hako ka bike. Kanaka interesting.
Wewe unafaa unilipe.
John, si nilikuwa nimeshaanza kukuja hii side.
Oh, tulikuwa tupande na wewe hiyo. Tulikuwa tupande kitu na wewe.
Si nilikuwa nishaanza
niwagotea hata.
going on a boat cruise. So this is a boat next to this iron gate. It's in a place called Dom Römer. Dom Römer. So I'm waiting for my turn and I'll bring you along. Yep.
na banana zote.
Kumachumach. Haini yani nilikuja hivyo.
Welcome home.
Upstairs.
Enjoy.
The Protestant faith after the Reformation, and the first Protestant minister was employed here as early as 1531.
Protestant minister.
This was the only bridge in Frankfurt, and the bridge toll ensured that Frankfurt's coffers were filled at all times. In his memoirs, Frankfurt's great poet Johann Wolfgang von Goethe writes about the old bridge. Best of all, I liked walking on this big bridge across the Main. The beautiful views up and downstream caught my eye, and when the golden rooster on top of the bridge's cross gleamed in the sunlight, it never failed to delight me. On your right-hand side, adjacent to the old bridge, you can see the portico, which was designed by the architect Christoph Metzler and financed by the Kirch Foundation. The portico is home to contemporary artifacts and a real eye-catcher, especially at night, when changing lighting effects illuminate its glass roof in the dark.
This one.
Wir durchfahren gleich die Ignaz-Bubis-Brücke. Links oberhalb der Brücke steht ein klassizistischer Portikus, ganz in strahlendem Weiß. Der Eingang zur alten Stadtbibliothek. Diese wurde im Zweiten Weltkrieg zerstört. Heute beherbergt das rekonstruierte Gebäude das Literaturhaus, beliebter Treffpunkt von Literaturfreunden aus aller Welt und privater Schauplatz von Lesungen. Kurz danach sehen Sie die Flößerbrücke aus dem Jahr 1964. Sie ist die einzige Brücke, die in Frankfurt schräg über den Main führt.
We are now passing the Ignaz-Bubis Bridge, the upper main bridge. Just after the bridge on the left, you will see a neoclassical white portico, which used to serve as the main entrance to Frankfurt's former municipal library. Unfortunately, the library was destroyed during World War II. Today, the reconstructed buildings host Frankfurt's so-called literature house, which serves as a venue for public reading and has become a popular meeting point for literature enthusiasts. Shortly afterwards, we pass the modern Flößerbrücke, the Rathsberg Bridge, which was built in 1964. This is the only bridge in Frankfurt that runs diagonally across the River Main.
Voraus rechter Hand sehen Sie das Deutsch-Herrenhuberviertel, ein attraktives Wohn- und Büroviertel. In linker Hand das Wohngebiet Westerwart, ebenfalls ein attraktives Wohngebiet. An beiden Ufern entstanden, nahezu symmetrisch angelegt, elegante, mediterran anmutende Wohngebäude, sogenannte Punkthäuser. In ihrer Grundform identisch bezieht jedes Gebäude durch unterschiedliche Gestaltungsdetails und Materialien ganz eigenen Charme. Der imposante rote Backsteinbau auf der rechten Seite, dessen zahlreiche Goldsilben bei Sonnenschein mächtig funkeln, ist das Main Plaza Hotel und Boarding House. Aus seinen oberen Stockwerken heraus bietet es einen wirklich fantastischen Blick auf ganz Frankfurt.
Up ahead on the right, you can see the district known as the Deutsch Herrenhofer. This area has been newly developed and renovated into attractive residences and office buildings. On the left embankment, there is a similar new development, the residential estate of Rieseler Werft. Both building developments feature similar symmetrical Mediterranean-style housing blocks. Each house is characterized by the same basic shape, but utilizes different design features and materials. The imposing red brick tower on the right-hand side is the 5-star Main Plaza Hotel. The golden pinnacles of the hotel often gleam in the sunlight, and unbeatable views of Frankfurt's skyline can be seen from the upper floors of the towers.
Linker Hand voraus können Sie schon die Türme der Europäischen Zentralbank sehen. Diese befinden sich auf dem alten Gelände der Frankfurter Großmarkthalle, deren Betrieb hier 2007 eingestellt wurde. Die alte Großmarkthalle steht unter Denkmalschutz und verschmilzt in Teilen auch mit dem in sich verdrehten Hochhaus samt Groundsbreaker zu einem Gesamtensemble. Das 201 Meter hohe Gebäude entwarf das Wiener Architektenbüro Himmelblau. Am 18. März 2015 wurde das Gebäude der EZB offiziell eingeweiht und beherbergt nun über 2000 Mitarbeiter. Direkt am Ufer und am Fuße der EZB befindet sich das Restaurant Osten mit einem Gebäude, welches einen alten Verladekran integriert und die Basis für die Terrasse des Gebäudes bildet.
To your left, you can already see the towers of the European Central Bank. This building is 201 meters high and was erected at the former site of Frankfurt's fruit and vegetable market. It was designed by the Viennese architects Himmelblau. As the old market hall was a listed building protected by a preservation order, its remains were integrated into the design of the bank's new home. The building was officially inaugurated on March the 18th, 2015, and is the workplace.
In den letzten Jahren wurden große Anstrengungen unternommen, den Ostbahnhof neu zu strukturieren und zu modernisieren. Damit wurden die Voraussetzungen geschaffen, dass der Osthafen auch in den letzten 5 Jahren wurden rund 1.500 Schiffe im Jahr und 2 Millionen Frankfurt und nahezu 40.000 Container beschlagen. Große Bedeutung hat auch der Schiffsverkehr von und nach Osteuropa über den Main-Donau-Kanal. Übrigens kann man im Osthafen wunderbar Architektur entdecken, was kaum jemand weiß.
In front of us is the entrance to the city's largest inland port, the East Harbour. This harbour was built 100 years ago at the cost of 50 million gold marks, the equivalent of about 2 billion euros today. The harbour consists of 2 docks and a third turning basin. Here, in the northern dock, the most frequent cargoes are sand, gravel, and recycling materials such as matured timber. During the last years, strenuous efforts were made to restructure and modernize the East Harbour in order to make it compatible with the requirements of modern technology and logistics. This will ensure that Frankfurt can maintain its position in the top group of Germany's 100 inland harbours. Over the last 5 years, a yearly average of 2,500 vessels were loaded and unloaded in Frankfurt, shifting approximately 3.5 million tons and nearly 40,000 containers of goods. Also of great significance is shipping transport to and from Eastern Europe via the Main-Danube Canal. This harbour contains some very fine examples of art and folk architecture, such as the Honsel Bridge, whose arches are decorated by pretty art-and-flow elements.
Well, it's cold.
You can also visit us online at www.venus-linie.de.
Around it. Edit. We want to see new content.
Habe
Umekubali alafu sasa tuje wallahi. Wow.